Okay, doing an update on the refurb. Still in the middle of the refurb of this BLJ-500. And I think I found my problem. We're putting her back together and new parts and recapped. And here's the power supply board right here. It's got new caps and... Uh-oh, let me turn this guy off. Ain't nobody been out there all day, and I put the video on, and here they come, right? Yeah, amps in the way. Come on, where's the off switch? There we go. Okay. So, that's the power supply board. Recap, new bleeders in it. This got some heavy duty bleeders in it. We like that. 2 diodes, a full way bridge, 2 diodes in each leg. So I like that. That's ready to go. Put in that big 6-volt transformer there because we're going to run the filaments off the 6 volts instead of 20 volt tubes running off the mains. I'm looking for the old transformer. I threw it away already. So doing a little digging. See if I can find it. No, I didn't throw it in the trash. I put it somewhere. So I don't have the old one, but it was about a quarter of the size of that one because the old transformer was 6 volts in its place, but it only ran the relays and the preamp board, keying board. But this one's going to run that, and it's going to fire up the filaments to the tubes, and each of those tubes run at 2 amps, 6 volts at 2 amps. So times 5, that would be what, 10 amps. That's 6 volt, and this is a 12 volt transformer, so it should handle that, you know, pretty well. I already had that on hand. I don't know what for, but I'm glad I had that. So we got that in there, and then we were gonna rewire the relays and get that high voltage off the antenna relay, and we think we found the original problem with this thing. Let's see if we can zoom in, you know, that away. And that SL239 here, if I can get my pointer in there and my camera pointed, that's the input, and it comes in this bare wire over here, and it goes to this relay here. That's the preamp relay. When the preamp's off, it just sends the input over here to the antenna relay, and when the preamp is on, it sends it through these wires up here into this preamp board, up and then back out. So all that's fine. And then I told you that this the seller of this amp said it blew out. He had a beautiful Tram D201A, and it blew out the receiving net. Said smoke came out, and then he unhooked the D201A because he thought it just might have, you know, went up in smoke on its own, and hooked up a Galaxy radio, and he said that one it took out the boards too. And I said it's probably, you know, the AC or the high voltage is switched. Here's the high voltage transformers here. Let me zoom out, get my light out the way. Those are the 2 high voltage only transformer. They don't have 6 volt or low voltage coming out of them. They're hooked in series too, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, the high voltage comes in out these transformers into that relay to these 2 red wires here. Well, actually that's from the relay. The high voltage goes to the black and white wire going to the middle of that relay. If you can see the white one here, and the black one is behind this red one there. See if I can get this out the way. There you go. See the black one there? That's the high voltage coming in, that black wire right there. And if you see this bare wire again, what I just said, that's the radio coming in. See how close that is? I didn't do that. I believe that was his problem right there. that this 600 volts or so, probably 550 high voltage coming right off the transformers, right on that radio SO239 coming in. So, you know, that touched and shorted, and he had 500-600 volts AC going into his radios, and that's what killed it. And like I said, I don't like that arrangement. I like that they turn off and turn on the high voltage, and it only keys when you key down the antenna relay. So the high voltage is only really applied when you key down, and it comes, like I say, out these two red wires here. That's fine, but why they put it on the same relay here that your radio and your antenna go to? And then on this side at the top of the relay, that's your antenna out. This bare wire going here to the output SO239, and that little cap goes to the metering, and it has the meter on at all time, whether you got the amp on or off or even unplug. It's going to sniff that and send it to the meter circuit and dry the little RF meter on it. So anyway, I just wanted to show that I'm going to eventually take those two high voltage wires coming in and out, and I may do both sides, or I may do one. I'll probably only do one and just cut off one of them and leave the other one connected permanently. But I'm going to use it on a separate relay and get this high voltage coming in and going out of that relay right next to the input and the output, you know, coming in. And I'll probably leave this relay alone, just take the high voltages in and out off and put it one or two on a separate relay, and that way this relay will only be driving the antenna, you know, in and out, radio and the antenna in and out. So that's it with this one. But anyway, there's the problem right there. That little connection from the high voltage to the input took out a tram and took out a I think he said a Galaxy R2990, I believe. That's probably, you know, 500 worth of damage because of that relay or that connection right there. So I want to make sure that don't happen again. Okay, that's it for this one. BLJ-500 coming along. All right, bye.